Hello, welcome to Texas CS channel. In this video, I want to compare TOEFL and IELTS. As a person who got IELTS 7 and TOEFL IBT 96, I want to compare these two exams and suggest which one might be better for you. If you are hesitating between IELTS and TOEFL, my personal recommendation is TOEFL. That said, it's not entirely accurate to say one exam is easier or harder than the other. Achieving a good score on either test requires consistent practice and familiarity with the format. Overall, however, I found that I connected better with the structure and style of TOEFL questions. Starting with the reading section, TOEFL uses multiple choice questions, and in my experience, the answers are more straightforward than IELTS. Often, the question clearly tells you which paragraph to focus on, so you don't have to search endlessly through the text. This makes it much more manageable compared to IELTS, where finding the answer can feel like a hunt across the entire passage. For vocabulary preparation, I highly recommend the book Essential Word for the TOEFL. It includes many frequently tested words for both reading and listening. Each reading passage typically includes two or three vocabulary questions, which are relatively easy points if you have studied this book well. For the listening section, TOEFL requires you to listen to a lecture first and then answer the questions. The questions themselves are generally simple and not confusing. The challenge lies in understanding long academic lectures, usually around 5 to 6 minutes on topics like physics, chemistry, history, art, or astronomy. Sometimes the content can feel difficult because of a specialized vocabulary, but with practice it becomes much easier. TOEFL helps by displaying unfamiliar terms on the screen with their spelling or even images. Taking notes is essential, and over time you will learn to identify key points rather than trying to write everything. There are 6 recordings in total, 2 shorter conversations, and 4 academic lectures, some moderate and some more challenging. Compared to IELTS, where you must read questions while listening at the same time, TOEFLs feel more structured and less stressful. In terms of speaking, I found TOEFL significantly easier than IELTS. In the first question, you simply express your opinion on a familiar topic. For example, whether you prefer eating at home or in a restaurant, and speak for about 45 seconds. Time management is important. The next task involves reading a short passage, listening to a lecture, and then summarizing the key points. The final task is also a summary of a lecture. In contrast, IELTS speaking, especially part 3, can be quite challenging because you must continuously generate ideas on abstract topics. I personally struggle with memorizing ideas for topics like environmental solutions or pros and cons of higher education. Also, in part two, speaking for 2 full minutes can feel surprisingly long. TOEFL, on the other hand, provides content for you. You just need to summarize it clearly and efficiently. For the writing section, TOEFL is also more straightforward. In task 1, you read a passage, listen to a short lecture, and then write a response comparing the two. The reading passage remains visible on the screen, so you don't need to memorize it, only take notes on the lecture. In task 2, you write an essay expressing your opinion, agree or disagree. Compared to IELTS, this is simpler because IELTS includes multiple types of questions, such as advantages and disadvantages, or cause and effect, and discussion essays. TOEFL focuses on one main format, making preparation more predictable. Another advantage of TOEFL is the scoring system and result time. Scores are typically released within 4 to 5 days, which is faster than IELTS. To register, you should first create a profile on ETS website and sign up for the TOEFL IBT exam. Payment can be completed through international payment services. In conclusion, I have shared my experience with TOEFL, IELTS, and ultimately the choice depends on your personal preference. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe the channel. Also, write your question in the comment section. Thank you.